Hey everyone, welcome to On the Rocks. I'm your trail guide, Claudia Collins, and I'm taking you along for my adventures as I check hikes, waterfalls, and other outdoor activities off of my Arizona bucket list. Today we're hiking Butcher Jones Trail. Butcher Jones Trail is a 5.8 mile out and back trail with 636 feet of elevation gain, and it's rated moderate. Welcome to my favorite hike in all of Arizona, and I'm not just saying that. This really is the hike that I bring all my friends and family out to check out when they come to visit because it has everything that Arizona has to offer. So let's go check it out. This trailhead is within an hour-and-a-half drive from all of the spring training facilities in the valley, with stadiums in Mesa being a close 35-minute drive into the National Forest. But regardless of if you're in Surprise watching the Rangers or Royals, or if you're in Mesa cheering on the Cubs, or checking out any of the games in between, I promise this hike is worth the trip. This is the part of the hike that I famously like to call the Deathly Hallows. It just gives off a spooky vibe, and it's kind of a fun change of events. My fellow Harry Potter fans will get the reference. After a few minutes of hiking through the hollows, you end up right beside the lake. No matter the time of year, the lake is always this beautiful deep shade of blue. Today I decided to hike Butcher Jones in the late afternoon so we could wrap up around sunset. It won't be long before you see just why this trail is so special. You gain and drop elevation a lot in the beginning, but it's not too strenuous. And it won't be long until you're at the most stunning lookout point. To me, this right here is one of the most magical views in all of Arizona. It gives off kind of Game of Thrones vibes. This hike has been my favorite hike and viewpoint for years. I've hiked this trail a dozen times, and it was on our 5th or 6th visit to this hike that my husband actually proposed to me at this viewpoint. So now you know just how amazing I think this place is. The jagged cliffs emerging from the water are just so mesmerizing, and you can see so far into the distance. You really feel like you're in the middle of a desert oasis. I know what you were thinking. Can we actually get to the lake? And yes, you can. Right here at this peninsula, there's a little bit of beach access if you want to refresh in the hotter months. On this particular day, it was a bit too cold for that. As always, on any hike in Arizona, remember to leave only footprints. It's so important to pack out what you packed in to keep these trails beautiful. I recommend looking at all the signs you pass to make sure you're on the correct path, but you won't easily get lost, especially if you use the AllTrails app. We've almost made it to the end, but now we've got a big choice to make. Are we gonna go to Burrows Cove or to the shoreline access? We'll leave the decision up to Mia. The other view will just have to be a surprise. Okay. That's the way it is. Today we're heading to Burrows Cove, but when you come on this hike, I suggest going to both. It doesn't add too much time, and both viewpoints have something special and unique to offer. We've made it to the end, and I'm sure by now you can see why I take friends and family along for this hike. We've got beautiful views of the jagged cliffs to the south coming out of the water, and over behind us to the east, we've got epic views of Four Peaks. Whatever you're seeing, I promise it's even better in person, which is why you have to come and see it for yourself. Before we head back to the car though, I'm just gonna sit here and take it all in. As we head back, I can see that coming around sunset was going to provide just the views I was hoping for. Arizona is a special place at sunset. We get this yellow-orange glow that just continues to grow as the sun goes down. You see what I mean? It's just so quiet and peaceful. This trail truly has something for everybody. If you're coming out for a spring training game, please put this on the top of your bucket list because I promise you will not regret a second of it. It's the most beautiful hike. It's easy enough that just about everybody can do it, and it's only going to take a couple hours of your day. So Butcher Jones Trail goes at the top of your Arizona bucket list. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you next time on the rocks.